More than 10 years producing all around the world, participating in the most important events of the planet, with more than 4,000 hours of produced material from the most distant places on Earth. From the creators of El Garage now arrives El Garage TV, the first motor channel of the world for the Hispanic speakers. 24 hours of exclusive and never-seen-before contents, a channel specially designed for motor lovers all around the continent, with everything there is to know about the motor world. Design Center. The most important designers have an appointment in the only TV show dedicated especially to car design, tendencies, technology, concept cars, presented by Jose Luis Denari. Retro-mobile, all the glamour of classic cars, big restaurateurs, and the most important collectors of the world, presented by a specialist, Reverend Aldo. Moteros, for those who love the feeling of wind in their faces, motorcycling world and all its passion. City Tour, a trip around the greatest capital cities of the world, showing its people, customs, and all the details and peculiarities related to the motor world. Auto, the official news program of the Garage TV, with everything there is to know about the latest and most curious details and events of the industry. Car Technique, a show specialized in revealing technique, details, and the latest technology. Customized, a show about customized cars and the eccentric people who own and created them. Motor Files, the most incredible documentaries about the history of cars, legendary pilots, the history of the greatest brands of the industry, a show that will definitely get to your emotions. Concept Cars, the most advanced developments of car industry in a path that brings us closer to the future. Truck World, a perfect place for the truck world and its lovers. The heavy industry has its own space on El Garage TV. A lot of sand and adrenaline of the 4x4 in different and spectacular shows. XP Off-Road, Expeditions Columbia, and Raid 4x4. Classic Scale, airplanes, cars, and classic ships. And a lot of curious details. Equipment, a trip through market parts, accessories, sound systems, and motor media. Tester, the most famous and well-known test drivers driving the latest industry's models. Aeronauticos, if it can float or fly and has an engine, this is the right place to be. All the latest info of world industry in different shows with a wide range of diversity. Vertigo, presented by Kando. Power Sport and a great specialist, Tomas Harpe. Mundo Móvil and a different point of view about car industry nowadays. From Mexico, 3 well-known and respected journalist shows, Automóvil TV, Más que Coches, and Auto Show. Motomax, with all the latest news in motorbikes competitions. Guerreros, the vehicles that made history in wars, are warriors in the past, the present, and the future. Pit Back, a fun and original view across the backstage of competition world. Spot, when ideas are born, all about car advertisements and its secrets, the making-ofs of the world's most famous commercials, the greatest creatives in a show specially designed to enjoy publicity. Motor Classic, the most well-known collectors show us the best classic motorbikes and its history. All the wildness and creativity in tuning cars world in 3 amazing shows designed to surprise you. Crazy Tuning, Pisteros, and directly from Spain, Tuning Mania. Zero Parallel, ships, motorboats, sailing ships, and yachts. All of them have an appointment in El Garage TV. The most incredible places and the most amazing women. The sexiest thing in El Garage TV, Girls Calendar 2005. Majestuosos, a magazine with the most exotic cars. Agromotor, all the vehicles that make our countryside industry big in a show designed to show you the latest technology in farm machinery such as tractors and combine harvesters. Traveling speeding through Bolivia, a trip through the unique Bolivian mountains and a lot of speed with the most spectacular races. And since there are always funny and entertaining stories to tell, we created the first motor reality show, Sex Stories on Wheels. Crash Test. Well-known specialists bring the latest technology and safety to us, analyzing all the vehicles that go across the roads all over the world. Museum. To embrace automobiles history, we take you on a journey across and through the world's greatest museums. Car Rally. All national, regional, and worldwide competitions of a sport capable of waking up its fans while outside. Fabricas, an intense drive through the production lines of the best car makers' factories around the world. And since the passion for automobiles has no limits, we created a space dedicated exclusively to fanatics all around the world. Ave Phoenix, a show for those who love everything that can fly, with everything about aeronautic industry. Flavor Roots, a show where we will find out the most delicious and eccentric recipes from every corner of the world. El Garage Mix, a special edition of the most important motor show in the Hispanic-speaking world with special segments of El Garage and all its versions around the world. Automobilia, a show dedicated to the great collections all over the world of scale vehicles, car model makers, radio-controlled cars, and a lot more. Super Deportivos, the vehicles that have become supercars because of its designs, technology, and performance. El Garage TV is a channel where all car makers' companies will have their own shows, showing all viewers their history, technological improvements, industries, factories, and the events and activities they develop around the world. And so much more. F1 and all the history of the greatest category of automobile competition. We take you all around the world to show you the most spectacular car shows: Detroit, Tokyo, Paris, Frankfurt, Geneva, Shanghai, Madrid, Las Vegas. We bring you the most spectacular events of the planet. From the US, the Mighty Power Tour. From Spain, the craziness of the Maxi Tuning Show. From Italy, the Mille Miglia. From France, the mythic 24 Hours of Le Mans Classic. From Mexico, the never-ending Pan American Race. And a lot of events. Our production teams are settled in different cities of the world: the United States, Mexico, Chile, Central America, Brazil, Spain, England, Italy, and China, guaranteeing an original and never-seen-before product. More than 50 shows a week and over 2,000 hours of original programming per year make El Garage a unique channel in the world market of cable television. Adrenaline, glamour, design, technology, passion, wildness, history, latest information, creativity, sensuality, emotion, news. This is how El Garage TV arrives. The first motor channel of the world for the Hispanic speakers with 24 hours of exclusive contents of the motor world, designed to satisfy that inexplainable passion for the motor every Hispanic living in the US has.